Hi, I'm Amanda and welcome to my channel. I hope you subscribe and comment and tell me if you like this video. So for my first video, I honestly didn't know what to do. And so I just thought I could do a video introducing myself. So like I said, I'm Amanda, I'm 21, and I really want to make my channel centered around nursing content. I am a nursing student, first semester nursing student. I actually started nursing school January 9th. I found out I was accepted sometime in November. I actually fall 2023, and then I got accepted a seat for spring 2023, which I was very excited. You guys don't know how excited I was when I got that email saying they're offering me a seat a semester early. I took it so fast. And y'all, mind you, they sent this email to, I remember they sent the email to 120 students offering a seat, okay? I did not see the email till 2 days after they sent it. And after, I think they sent it on like a Thursday. I didn't see it until Friday because the notification did not come through on my phone. I was so scared, like it already filled, but I still sent them my information saying, hey, I'm interested. I sent them my titers and everything. Titers, I will get to that in a second. But anyways, I sent them my titers, and like 2 weeks later, I got a seat. Out of 17 people, y'all, I was one out of 17 people. 17 people got accepted a seat, and I was one of them out of 120 students. I felt so blessed. Y'all, I thank God that day because I was so scared. I was 2 days late replying to the email. It was crazy. But yeah. I'm a nursing student, first semester nursing student, and like I said, I started February 9th. Requirements for my program. First off, I decided to do the ADN route, which is the associate's degree in nursing. That's what I decided to do. And at my school, I will not be telling you guys what program I am for safety reasons, simply because like I said, it's ADN, so I do it at my community college. Community college is kind of small, and for safety reasons I just won't be telling you guys, but I do have requirements pulled up on my computer. So what I did is I did my school's pre-nursing certificate, meaning you had to do anatomy 1 and 2, so anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. Anatomy, I actually took it at a previous school. I will get into that in a second. Yeah, I did not do good. I had to drop it. But I took it again at my college, at my community college. I passed with a C. I took physiology at my current college. I passed that with a B. English, I took it at my previous university, passed with an A. Psychology, I also passed with an A, and psychology. So you have general psychology and then human growth and development. Passed that with an A as well. College algebra, problem stats, also passed those. No, I passed college algebra with an A, problem stats with a B. Don't let nobody tell you you cannot get into nursing school with a C. I passed anatomy with a C, and I got into my program. It's possible. You probably don't want to see, but it's definitely possible for you to get into a program with a C, unless it's very highly competitive. But my college is a highly competitive college, so I still got in. Don't let nobody tell you different. It is possible. It's possible. So now that I told you all guys that, why did I decide to go ADN? So when I graduated high school, unfortunately, I was the 2020 graduate, meaning I graduated at the peak of COVID. I went to college at the peak of COVID, and it was so hard. Honestly, I struggled, guys. I struggled. I went to a university that was far from my family. I had no friends. I met a couple of people there, honestly. And I met one girl, she's my best friend there. I still talk to her to this day, and hopefully one day I can get her on my channel. But that's my baby. She's my best friend. But while I was there, I was so unhappy. Mentally, I was struggling. I would literally cry on the weekends because I could not go home to be with my family or to be with my friends. I didn't even meet my closest friend, like my best friend, until later that year. So it was really hard. I had no motivation to go to school. or attend classes, none. Y'all, I was in therapy. Okay, I even went to therapy. I think I had depression, for real. But I thugged it out my first year. I went back fall semester of 2021. I think so, around that time. Still felt the same. My best friend, she actually left, so I was really alone, like really alone. Still felt so sad, still didn't want to go to class. Like I actually ended up dropping a couple of classes I was in because of my mental state. And y'all, when it comes to your mental state, you want to please put yourself first. Put yourself first, even if you're in college. I mean, if you can't thug it out, hey, thug it out. Unfortunately, for me, it just wasn't worth it. I had no motivation. I did not want to go to class. I had zero friends. As sad as that sounds, I had zero friends. So finally, spring, I decided I can't do this no more. It's not good for me. I moved home. And I felt like that was a huge step back. I know I still wanted to attend school. I did not want to give up on school, but moving home made me really feel like low-key a failure. But I went to, and I applied and went to my current community college. Set me back because I completed some credits at my college my university that did not transfer here. Okay, like I took English 101 and 102 over there, but only my English 102 transferred as the college's 101. So some of my credits did not transfer. I had to retake some classes. Like ooh, I sounded southern as hell. Y'all, I'm southern. I'm not really southern, but that it sounded southern. But like I had to fight them for my college algebra credit because they really tried to say that my college algebra was not equivalent to their college algebra. Come on now, at the end of the day, we both find an X. Yes, it is. You know what I mean? So I did that. And then I finished the pre-certificate. And look at me now. I'm in nursing school. So obviously I'm not that much of a failure anymore. Well, at least I don't feel like that. Sometimes I feel like I'm behind because I knew a girl, also nursing student. She's in the program for the bachelor's program now over there. And I am so happy for her. I am so happy for her. If I ever go back up there and if I can do like a video with her, I will. But so happy for her. But then like when I look at her, I'll be like, damn, like if I could have been with her, you know? But at the end of the day, I had to do what's best for me. And I just felt like for that specific reason, the ADN route was for me. I do plan on going back and get my bachelor's eventually and maybe even my master's one day. But I do want to go and get my bachelor's a little bit after I graduate this current program. Y'all, and please don't compare yourself to other people. Like I had to realize I cannot compare me to my friend who got accepted. I'm so happy for her into the nursing program. And I'm happy about my decision. I have met so far, well, I want to say I haven't met a lot of people, but I met new people in my current program. Kind of the same. I don't know. I'm hoping to meet more. Like I said, I just started. I can't wait to meet more people, but I have made one good solid friend from the program. And I'm happy about that. So that's why I decided the ADN route. Now, let's talk experience. My experience so far with the nursing program. I ain't never felt so dumb in my life. Nursing school makes you feel dumb. Makes you feel so dumb. And I'm going to say that right now. Being real. It will make you feel so stupid. But girl, you got in there, you gonna stay there. Okay? That's my mind. The quizzes, I actually made a clip explaining the quizzes, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But critical thinking, I thought I was smart, but these critical thinking questions getting to me. But honestly, as I get further and further into the program, it's becoming a lot easier. My professors, oh my gosh, my professors are so nice. I was scared. Literally, TikTok was scaring me, talking about how mean these professors are. Who? I have not had one mean professor ever. I met all the professors in the program for my class, fundamental class, like whoever, all of them who teaches it. And each and every one of them are literally so nice. So nice. They do not want us to fail at all. Like one of my professors, I would email her after every quiz that I took and I still didn't understand. I emailed her. She was so patient with me. She never made me feel dumb about not getting it. You know what I mean? Like, she took her time explaining things and she made sure I understood why my answers were wrong and why this answer is correct. I love my professors, including clinicals. Oh, they're sweet people. I don't care what nobody says. Teachers at my program, amazing. I love them so much. I really do. So it's gonna make me so upset when I not graduate, but when I pass my fundamentals class and go on to my next class. I won't have those specific, I'll have some of them, but I won't have the majority of them anymore, which will be so upsetting, but that's okay. I really only had 4 things to talk about, but honestly, I didn't really want this video to be very long anyways. I just kind of wanted to be an introduction to me. Okay, so I forgot to talk about my titers and my TB test. So my titers were Hep B, varicella, and MMR. Oh, y'all, my titers it was such a process. It was so annoying, very irritating. So, excuse me. Did my titers the first time for all 3. Turns out I was no longer immune to Hep B or I think mumps. So I had to go back and get shot, my hepatitis B shot and my mumps shot again. I was arguing back and forth with my clinic, telling them like, hey, I need to get my titers redrawn, and they were literally telling me, no, you don't. Just show proof that you've been revaccinated. No, my school won't accept it. I was like, I can't do that. I need to get my titers redrawn. Period. So I go back in, get my titers redrawn. They only do my titers for Hep B and MMR. They didn't do varicella. Okay, so I emailed my director. She said, no, you gotta have all 3 of them together. What? Are you? I was so mad. So I had to go back again and do it again. Yeah. And then I kept arguing with my provider simply because I had to go back to them multiple times to do it. And they're like, you already did it. It's in your portal. You should have it. You should be able to send it to them, whatever. And I'm like, can you just please do, like, come on. I pay for insurance. Just do what I need you to do, please. It was so annoying. And then I couldn't print my titers out the way that my school wanted them to. I know it's confusing, but they needed to see like my number ranges on my titers, and my titers that I printed off from my patient portal only stated that I was immune. It didn't give me no number ranges, none of that. So it's like, I called up my clinic and I was like, hey, is there a way that I can do and get like my number ranges for my titers? And they were like, you need to go to medical records. So I was like, okay. I went to medical records. They literally just printed off the same thing I printed off. Just talking about it gets me irritated again. So I emailed my director and I explained to her what was going on and how like there's nothing else. They're literally telling me this is it. There's nothing else, no other paper I can get. So she was like, okay, I'll just accept what you have. Thank God. Then I had to get my TB test. Now, since I was offered a seat last minute, I had to do the Quantum Forum TB Gold test. I told my clinic that I needed the Quantum Forum TB Gold test. they refused to do it because they said it's very expensive and they will only do it if I have TB. So they want me to do the 2-step, and I said I can't do the 2-step. I don't have enough time for the 2-step. So then I went to a different urgent care, well, outpatient clinic. They tried to charge me $125 to be seen by a provider, simply because it wasn't like emergent, so my insurance would not cover the meeting. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that, okay? And well, actually they told me that the second time. The first time they were like, yeah, they can do it, no problem. I already paid for it, okay? I already paid for it, and they were like, yeah, we can't do it until you have what was it, like until I have a form from the school saying I needed the test done. So they refunded me my money, and then that's when I went back again, and they told me I can't do it because my insurance would not cover it because it's not urgent. After they took my money for the second time. That was very annoying, so annoying. And then I went to doctor's care. They did it no problem. I didn't have to pay anything. If you need a TB, a quantum form TB go test, go to doctor's care. That's all I can say. Go to doctor's care. They did it no problem. But yeah, that was the whole story behind my titers and my TB test. It was very annoying, and I hope you guys, if you are applying to nursing school, excuse me, I hope you guys, if you are applying to nursing school, have a much easier process than I did. And that's what I had to say about that. I really hope you guys decide to follow me on my nursing journey from, well, this is technically isn't day one because I'm already a little bit, it's February 1st. I started January 9th. But, you know, never too late to start. I hope you guys follow me on my journey to becoming an RN. That sounds weird. Me, an RN, taking care of people. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hi guys. So today we had what's called a silent test review, meaning we got to review our test that we took on January 25th. And what they did was the program printed out the 75 questions individually, set them up at the desk, and we had to print out our test results. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna be real transparent here. I'm gonna tell you my grade, what I made, my class average, just because I feel like transparency is good. So we use a program called Xoxo. This is my grade right here. I made a 78.6. The class average was a 79.32. And over here, the 75 is 1 to 75, and it tells you which number you got wrong. And in the class, you had to go to whatever setup, to whatever number you got wrong, and it told you why you got it wrong, like why the answers were incorrect, and why one answer, or the select all apply the answers, are correct. And I thought that was pretty neat how they did it. Yeah, I passed, and honestly, I try not to be too upset about my little 78 because unfortunately someone in my class did fail. And that's, you know, it's okay. It takes time to learn nursing. Like, you're not going to get it your first try. Like, I started the program January 9th. It's now February 1st, and I still feel like I don't have this shit figured out. And I say that because the quizzes, oh my gosh, the quizzes are so hard. I took 4 and I failed 3 out of 4 of them. My 4th one, I don't know. I won't know the grade until tomorrow because they normally release the grades the day after lecture. And my lecture is today. Like, I made, the grades so far I made on my quizzes were a 70, which at my school, a 70, you failed. A 71, you passed. So I made a 70, 60, and a 50 on my last 3 quizzes. My 4th quiz, which I took Tuesday, I felt like that quiz was too easy. It literally made me contemplate my whole life when I took it. But it's getting hot. But I feel like I passed, and if I failed that one, I'm going to be mad, and I'm going to have to make an appointment with my seminar instructor because I will be so upset because I really did feel like I passed. But also the good thing about the quizzes though is it's 5% and it's worth the same amount as my homeworks, and my homework assignments I've been making like A's on, so I'm hoping those kind of balance each other out a little bit. But yeah, I just want to come over here and share with you guys my exam grade because like I said, we're transparent over here. I'm not gonna hide nothing. I have nothing to hide. I passed my first exam. My second exam is on February 15th, and today's February 1st, so that's about a little over 2 weeks away. I think I'm gonna do the same thing where I print this paper off, come on here and show you guys what I got, class average, blah blah blah.